welcome to this frighteningly tense edition of Corn Snack Corner.
Corn Snack Corner.
This is probably the most important day of our lives. Our reputations lie on this edition of Corn Snack Corner.
Corn Snack Corner.
Because it's War at Roses. It's Lancashire v Yorkshire.
Whoa.
We've got here Fiddler's Lancashire Crisps.
Yay!
We've got a sea salt and Elsie's malt vinegar. And here, with White Rose,
Ooh.
we've got Yorkshire Crisps, Chardonnay wine vinegar.
What's that?
Not even throwing any salt in the title. Unbelievable. But packaging, fellas, what do you think?
Very different.
Yep.
Traditional.
Yorkshire gone for the tube.
It's more upmarket, the Yorkshire one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a bit more fancy, but does it recycle well? Who knows?
Who knows? And the fiddler?
Oh, it's classic. Classic.
Classic.
Has it been bagged by, does it say?
Let me.
Is it Bob?
Bagged by.
Can't see it. Can't see it.
It'll be on there somewhere.
It's. Oh, no, they were cooked by Big Bob.
There you go, Big Bob.
Bit of a sideline work for the lander.
Yeah.
All right. So what we've got here is we've each got 2 tubes.
2 tubes.
We've got cup A. You got that?
Yeah.
And cup B. One of them is the red rose. One of them is the white rose. So let's
And
get our.
It's a fully randomised test in order not to bring any Lancashire prejudice. I, Dicky Ticker, hello, have randomised and anonymised the samples, so only A and B remain. So
Okay, so fellas, if you could get your
Get your A's.
your A's in, get those A's ready.
I think I may even know the answer to this, even just by looking.
looking at the
know.
well, in fact, talk us through the look, Bob. Just don't prejudice anything, but just
So A is.
how would you describe those to the people at home?
Quite thick, but they are quite frilly as well, and they have got evidence of the skin being left on round the edges.
Bit of taste with the skin there, but
right.
what about your B?
then?
What about your B?
B, quite light, lighter in colour. No kind of edge.
You know, might be a
Little bit more bitty.
Oh,
Maybe
All right.
Oh yeah. That's what you get with a hand-cut crisp. You get variation.
Yes.
These are a bespoke item. So let's have a look at number A. That's right.
get them in your hand. Get them in your
Number A.
hand.
Let's have a look at number A. Let's all have a sniff. Sniff at home. No good, Ron sniffing. No, I'm getting immediate potato
and salt.
and
Vinegar.
the vinaigrette. Let's have a taste. This is number A, crisp. Wow.
There's a bit of a crunch there. You can hear that crunch right away.
Wow.
Bold flavour.
Now, what I'd like you to do, because these are salt and vinegar, I'd like to individually talk me through the levels of salt and then tell me about the vinegar. Tell me about the vinegar.
Well, these are not too sharp for me, and the more on the ready salted scale of salt. They're not too sharp. I think that's quite a smooth crisp. It's a good balance of flavour. Billy?
I think it's it's not as salt and vinegary as some crisp. It's flavoured beautifully.
But I can,
Perfect.
if you have a look, if you zoom in, I can see salt there. I hope it is sea salt, but I can see salt on that.
And whichever it is, it tastes like quality. It's great stuff. This.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the ratio of salt and vinegar is just right on these.
Well, look at that.
Yeah, not too sharp.
Whoa!
Wow.
Jackpot.
Wow.
Nice. Not too sharp at all.
That would be nice.
I'm gonna say, without having tried B yet, I'm thinking these might be the Yorkshire ones. I think the vinegary is a bit sweeter and champagne. That's
champagne.
my thoughts, but they're very good.
So everybody generally thumbs up, likes the A's. What about you, Bob?
It's absolutely delicious. And having eaten Lancashire crisps before, there are clues there that maybe I could recognise that. I think maybe.
Potential memory palettes there from Bob, but this is only half the story. It's only one number from the alphabet, because now we've got to try B.
If you can get number B.
They're gorgeous.
Yep.
Number B.
Get hieroglyphic B.
Let's have a look at those.
Like you say, I think those are they a bit paler, would you say?
Yeah, definitely paler.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can still, there's stuff on them. All right, let's have a smell, fellas.
Pointless.
Smell it all. I'm getting potato.
I'm getting potato. Not much else other than potato.
Okay, and raise one to the face, and in it goes. Oh, that's quite different, isn't it?
Yeah, very different.
Oh,
Now describe the difference to the boys and girls at home.
well,
The vinegar taste disappears.
Yeah.
Leaves nothing but the salt.
Not as strong.
Now, is that a good thing, or is that a bad thing for a salt and vinegar crisp?
No.
oh.
No.
No, I'm only just realising that I quite like a sharp salt and vinegar, and that's very mild, isn't it?
Mild.
I've
It's
got a
mild,
green crisp
but
here as well.
Oh,
Bit of green.
minus.
If we
Now, if
do-
you eat that, will you die? Oh, too late.
Too late. Going in.
No, you grow potato in your belly.
Oh, that's
If
the
we would
one.
have had them the other way round, these might have been a little bit more
Yeah, but
noticeable.
Luke, again, I can see salt. I can see it. It's on there. But it's difficult to taste, isn't it?
You know, well, I'm getting the salt at the end. I'm getting the vinegar at the beginning, then the salt at the end, whereas the other
Oh.
one, you've got vinegar all the way through.
I don't think there's any salt mentioned in the title of the flavour, is there?
No, I don't think there is.
Chardonnay vinegar.
I'll tell you what though, B I do think is really nice still. Still really lovely.
Nice, yeah.
I could eat 12 bags of them.
But it doesn't have that vinegary taste.
It's a quality
Yeah,
crisp.
if you want a bit more of a hit of the flavour.
So I think there's potentially two questions
So let
to
me just
answer
give you
here.
the flavours again. Lancashire crisps, sea salt, and Elsie's malt vinegar. Malt vinegar.
Crucial that.
Yorkshire,
Yorkshire.
Chardonnay wine vinegar. No mention of salt.
Wine.
Is the salt in the list of ingredients?
It's not listed.
No.
It's got to be.
Oh, it's not,
It's the
is it
law.
top bottom?
There's salt in there.
Here we go. Ingredients: potatoes, sunflower oil, dried gluten-free malt vinegar, sea salt,
So hang on a minute. It's
vinegar
saying that it's
first.
Chardonnay vinegar, but it's
Chardonnay wine vinegar.
Saying, it's saying it's malt vinegar.
On bottom it says malt vinegar.
Oh,
on.
trades
But
descriptions.
with some dried Chardonnay wine.
Ah.
Soupçon.
Right.
Very
Okay.
nice though.
So I think there's two questions that potentially have to be answered here. Is A, which one do you think is the superior salt and vinegar crisp, and which one do you think is the Lancashire crisp?
Yeah, easy for me that.
Should we go first, Bob?
Yeah. A is Lancashire crisps, and they're my favourite.
Right.
Absolutely, 100%.
I'm a little less sure than I was when I first tried A. I think they're both nice. I think if you don't want as much hit, B is probably more your thing, but if you do like the flavour, which we do, A is nicer overall, I think.
Yeah, a more consistent flavour, and I'm going to go for that with the Lancashire crisp, yes.
I'm going to go for A being the Lancashire crisp. I really like the flavour, really stronger flavour than the second. I love them both, and I think I'd have to keep doing this every week just to totally decide.
Yeah, and just on the vinegar tip, with the second one with B being a bit kinder, a bit calmer on the palate, I'm going to think that A is the malt vinegar, is the Lancashire, and B is the Chardonnay, is the Yorkshire.
Well, gentlemen, I can reveal that the Lancashire crisps are the number A. You got it all right. You got it right. There's the rest of the rest of the crisps in that bag.
As I said, I've had very many packets of Lancashire crisps.
So there's no pulling the wool over the Lancashire Hotpots eyes when it comes to Lancashire crisps.
What a whitewash there. What a fantastic victory for Lancashire in Corn Snack Corner.
Corn Snack Corner.
That being said, these are a fine item and
Yes,
they're not to be
yes.
sniffed at.
Keeping Lancashire on the toes.
Yeah, if you do see the Chardonnay wine vinegar and you like a more balanced, easy on the mouth flavour, you don't want to rip your tongue off, that is the option. But ladles and jelly spoons, if you want real S&V, get your fiddlers on, get on Lancashire crisps, recommended by the Lancashire Hotpots and Corn Snack Corner.
Corn Snack Corner.
See you
See you
next
next time.
time.
Ta-ra. Woo.